Over the past few days, Cardano has had some interesting engagement with one particular billionaire and been compared to Dogecoin as not worthy in terms of an investment or an innovative blockchain. In today's video, I want to cover exactly what's going on in the news that isn't all that crazy, and also some other interesting developments in the crypto and Cardano space. First things first, if you have ADA and you want to earn passive ADA on your ADA, you can do so by staking with the Jack Stake pool. Now, what I'm talking about is Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, he's been involved with Cardano before, about 8 months ago, and involved in some other not so successful crypto things, rug pulls, the likes, interesting things. Now, in an interview with Altcoin Daily, Mark Cuban said something about Cardano that got a lot of people riled up, and I'm going to play the clip for you now so you can hear it for yourself.
Doge has got more applications potentially available to it than Cardano. Now that'll be out there for sure, but that'll be your headline. But the opportunity for Cardano is greater until Doge really becomes a platform for application.
So yeah, you heard it there. Now, I don't think Mark Cuban is a terrible person and he's an idiot or some really mean thing that you want to take your anger out on him. I just do think that Mark Cuban in general is someone who doesn't know his way around crypto as someone like you watching this video or you getting angry about what he has to say, because ultimately not everybody is on crypto Twitter 24/7, is watching their investments, is watching the developments, like videos like this about news for their specific investment. Mark Cuban is not doing that. Mark Cuban is looking at a strictly investor point of view. And when you look at an investor point of view for something like Cardano, the infrastructure that goes into it, you don't really see the value proposition in the same way as if you're looking for something built to bank the unbanked, built to be a protocol that is very, very decentralized, not just an application layer. We don't want that. The point is decentralization here. So when you're looking at a different point of view from Mark Cuban's point of view, I see where he's coming from, but we can't really get too mad about it because at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Yes, he has a lot of money, but ultimately the people who have knowledge on the space and then can provide useful insights to build off of and do better with are the people we want to pay attention to, not just billionaires. At least that's what I think. Cardano will really put this into words as well. You can't really get mad at Mark Cuban. He was, saying weird things and factually incorrect things to incite people to get engagement, to look, to have people talk about him, stuff like that. Doesn't really have a great crypto track record, and the outlook is very different from mine and yours. He's thinking, oh, how can I make money on this investment? When's the ADA token going to go up? Well, the ADA token, Cardano's token, ADA, its supply isn't really built to pump and just make you rich overnight. It is a very large supply meant to happen in 10, 12 years for those scarcity economics to come into play. Mark Cuban probably doesn't like that. A lot of people probably don't like that from an investing point of view, and they don't see the long-term vision that me and you do. And if you're someone who gets mad about articles like this, realistically, you shouldn't, because if you believe in Cardano, if you have a ton of conviction, what these people say now will only bring attention to the project, and maybe it is a bit slanderous, and I can get why you'd be mad. But realistically, this means a more bullish scenario for you, an investor, to either one, scoop at lower prices, or two, just be ahead of the herd and be a part of the innovation that is to come, especially if you believe that it is coming and you're investing in Cardano and you're tracking Cardano and you're looking at everything Cardano related. At the end of the day, Cardano as a protocol doesn't care if you do or don't like Cardano. People building on Cardano, maybe they care a bit, but ultimately they're here to build things, not because people are going to like them or enjoy them, but to actually make a difference in people's lives so they will need them and they can depend on them, and not some centralized entity for certain things that really can be done in a better way through decentralized entities like being your own bank, bringing your own identity on the blockchain and having an identity for people who don't have it, and also just having advanced systems that weren't there before or were corrupted or blocked in some form by your government. And no, I'm not saying avoid taxes. I'm not saying do nefarious activities and try to get away with it. But there is certain things that I do think blockchain can help with a lot, including government activities and governance. And Cardano is one of the leaders in that front, especially for governance and having a decentralized way of voting and democratic activities. Now, along with that kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that the United States has banned a crypto mixer Tornado Cash, resulting in over 75,000 USDC belonging to a unsuspecting Tornado user, or multiple Tornado users rather, as well as 149 USDC donated to the project, being completely frozen. Now on Cardano, we don't have USDC. We had MAD USDC, which is kind of a derivative from the Nomad Bridge. That did not go so well. Anyone who had that likely lost all of their money, and I really hope that people are recovering from that. It's not a good thing to see. But USDC likely isn't on Cardano because the freezing capability and the regulation compliancy here for USDC would not be able to be met on Cardano because we use native assets. Now, I'd love to have USDC on Cardano too, but right now, if they can be frozen, your funds, what's the point, right? I don't see the point. Now, there is someone saying that you can have freezable assets after Vasil, although it will be very expensive and pretty complex as a process. Lastly, I do want to talk about Liquid Labs, Liquid Finance, a DApp that I've had my eyes on for a while. Just a little update because why not? They're doing some work they're building in the bear market. I'd like to show them some love and just show them that, hey, I see you guys building and now you guys can see it too. They have done some great things. They're doing great things and bringing lending and borrowing to Cardano in a really solid foundational way, taking their time to do it right, is something that I think will upscale a lot of the application layer on Cardano that Mark Cuban is constantly saying isn't there. So Liquid Labs, an update, basically update on their peer-to-peer borrowing liquid pools. Now, basically, normally you have a bank and the bank, they hold people's money and that money they lend out to other people. In this case, you can be that bank. You lend, or you can use other people's money, lend it out, earn interest, pay interest, and a bunch of other things done on the Cardano blockchain. No one's going to freeze your assets. No one's going to, liquidate your account but yourself, and it's all in your control. Liquid Labs is building towards that. Really good, nice progress update, just a mini one, and a little tease for what is to come. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are stacking your billions of ADA along with Mark Cuban, because of course he's got tons. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's been your friend Jack. Peace out.